Hello students. Today we are going to understand the concept of proportion. We are doing lesson number 8, ratio and proportion. So today we will start with proportion. So what is proportion? When equality of two ratios is called proportion. For example, how do we understand this? Suppose A and B are in ratio. So A is to B is one ratio and C is to D is another ratio. If A is to B is equal to C is to D, then we write A is to B is as C is to D. Okay, how do we write? This stands for these four dots is called as is as. Okay, and how do we read it? We read it as A is to B as C is to D. Okay, now because we have taken A, B, C, D, so here A, B, C, D are known as first, second, third and fourth terms of the proportion. So in the same order, if we are provided with any number, then in the same order we will take it as first, second, third and fourth terms. One more thing, and remember, in a proportion we call first and fourth terms as extreme terms or extremes, and second and third terms as middle terms or means. Therefore, in a proportion, product of extreme is equal to product of means. Suppose if we have a given two ratios, how to find out whether they are in proportion or not? Okay, so what we will do, we will find out the product of extremes and product of means. If they both will be equal, then we will say it is in proportion. Otherwise, we will say they are not in proportion. So to understand this better, we will start with the exercise 8B, question number 1. Okay, now question number 1 we are doing. Question number 1, I have taken two subparts, sub number 1, sub number 2. First we will start with sub number 1. Here the question is verify that this given ratio is equal to this given ratio. So how to do that? So this ratio we write as fraction, we reduce it. This ratio we write it as a fraction, we reduce it. The reduced ratio for both the given ratios is same, that is 2 by 3 and 2 by 3. So the given ratio, that is 2:3, is equal to 2:3. So we verify that it is equal. Okay, now we have to verify this second one, whether it is equal or not. Verify equal or not. So here we know that ratio doesn't have a unit. So this 81 is to 45, we take 81 upon 45, we reduce it and we get 9 upon 5. Then we take 18 men and 10 is to 10 men, we convert it into fraction. Okay, we reduce it, we get 9 upon 5. So we see that 81 is to 45 also gives 9 is to 5. 18 is to 10 also gives 9 is to 5. So we have verified, yes, this ratio is equal to this ratio. Okay, now we come on to question number 2. In question number 2, what we have to do is, in question 2, what we have to do, that we have to find the following, the given numbers are in ratio or not. So we start with the first one. First one, the given number are in this order, 30, 42, 5 and 7. Okay, so we find out the product of extreme. Product of extreme means first number and fourth number. So product of extreme, 30 into 7 gives you 210. Then we find out the product of mean. Product of mean means second and third term. So product of mean second and third term means 42 into 5, which gives 210. So we see that product of extreme is also 210, product of mean is also 210. Therefore, what we can say, product of extremes is equal to product of means. So hence, the given number 30, 42, 5 and 7 are in proportion. Now we see another example, sub number 3. Here we have number 9 is to 9, 13, 10, 14. So the product of extreme means 9 and 14, that is first and last number 126 we get. Product of means second and third term, that is 13 into 10, 130. Here we see the difference in the product. It means product of extreme is not equal to product of means. So therefore these given numbers are not in proportion. Okay children? Now we will understand one more question, that is question number 3. In question number 3 we have to find out the value of x given, whether it is in the proportion or not. I have taken sub number 1. First term is given, second term is given, third term is x, and fourth term is 63. Fine. So we follow the same rule. Product of extremes is equal to product of means. So we put the number product of extreme means 36 into 63 comes here, and product of means 81 into x. Fine. Now 36 into 63 remains here. To find out the x, we bring 81 this side. Here it is with multiplication sign, so when it comes here it becomes with the divide sign. We reduce the number and we get the value of x as this. So therefore the third term is equal to 28. Fine. This is how we will do the next one also. I have taken another sub example, sub number 3. Here x, first term is missing as x, then we have second term 92, then 87 and 116. We do the following with the same manner. Product of extreme is equal to product of means. So here product of extreme, what do we take? First and last number. Okay, so here is x into 116. Product of means second and third term, that is 92 into 87. 92 into 87 remains here only. 116 comes to the right side and it is divided. Okay, and then we reduce it using prime numbers or the HCF. Okay, and we reduce it. After reducing we get the number 69. Okay, so the value of x we get it as 69. So this is our answer. Okay children, now we will discuss one more question, that is question number 5. Okay, in question number 5 it has been given that in a proportion the first, third and fourth terms are 51, 81 and 108. We have to find the second term. Okay, we have to find the second term. So what do? We write this as the first term is this, second term this, fourth term this. Second term we have taken as x. Okay, so the proportion which we will get will be 51 as a first term, second term we have taken as x, okay, is as 81 is 208 according to the given question. Now we follow the same procedure. We find out product of extremes is equal to product of means. Okay, so what do? 51 into 108 is equal to x into 81. Okay, x remains here, 81 comes this side. We reduce the given numbers and we find out the value of x. Children, please be very careful when you are reducing it and multiplying it. Okay, if you make mistake, the wrong value may come out. Okay, so be careful when you are doing it. Make a rough column, do the calculations if you are not able to calculate mentally. Okay, then you find out the value. So therefore x equals to 68. Therefore the second term is hence the second term is 68. So with this we will end our class. I hope children you have understood. Complete your work in your maths register till question number 5.